All right. Well, that was a fun rapid fire Q&A. It went by really fast. I was like, oh, it's 8:30 already. Great. So welcome to our team call tonight. I've already introduced myself, but I'll do it one more time just in case we have new people hopping on. I'm Anita Myron. I'm a mom of two. I'm a 15-star diamond, and I'm one of the leaders on our team. And then we have Leslie, if you want to quickly say hi or whatever, or introduce.
Hey.
Hi again. Okay.
Hi again.
I don't think we've had new people get on. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share into my slides and we will get started. 1 second. All right, how can I make this so you guys can see it better? 1 second. Can everybody see this? It's not fancy. Let me see if I can present it. Oh my. Cool. All right. Fancy. All right, we're going to go over some announcements real quick before we start with tonight's topic. So I want to make sure that everyone knows Vegan Recover will be available May 20th. I know that's a huge push. I mean, everybody's been asking for it. I personally cannot drink Recover because of the dairy. So I'm really excited about the vegan formula. Also, there's a reformulation of Beach Bars. They're actually removing, I believe, a potassium source because it's not the cleanest ingredient, and they're replacing it with something that's healthier, which is pretty cool that they're constantly changing the formulation to make it the best ingredients possible for our customers and our coaches. Now also there's a new roll-up feature. When a coach cancels and customers or coaches roll up to you as their sponsor, there will be a yellow exclamation mark next to their name. So you can scroll and be like, boop, okay, she's new. I can get in touch with her. That way you're not like, oh, how did I don't remember you becoming my coach. And that happens a lot. So the next 21-day Fix Extreme group will be kicking off April 15th, and then the workouts will kick off on April 29th. And the challenge pack is $20 off this month. So if you're going to Summit, this is good news for you. There are a few parties that you're going to want to qualify for because we all know that the parties are the best part. So in April and May, to get into the leadership party, which is a barbecue dinner, game, street, it's kind of like a tailgate party as well. But this party is for the top 500 leadership points and diamond and above. So if you're above diamond, your goal for April and May is to crush it on those leadership points. So how do you do that? Obviously, we're going to talk about building your business in just a few minutes, but leadership points come down to helping your coaches rank advance, helping them hit Success Club, recruiting more coaches, any kind of business growth that's trackable. That's going to help you with leadership points and to get to that party. So also the tailgate party. To qualify, you must be Success Club 10 in May and Success Club 10 in April. So we've got plenty of time this month to lock that in. The party that we did last year in Indianapolis was so much fun. It was like a carnival theme. They had food trucks and cupcakes and ice cream. And I went with Paulette. I think Paulette was my date. And it was a lot of fun. Okay, next slide. So also, Super Weekend is this weekend. In case you don't know what that is, it's like a mini summit that happens every quarter in your city. This is where you're going to see, it depends on your city, but you'll have top coaches come and share what's working for them. You'll have guest speakers. You'll have live workouts. You will have so many different options based on your city. Going to a live event is so crucial to the success of your business. This going to a live event makes this whole online social media thing real. The first time I went on a Success Club trip, which was in 2014, it opened my eyes and it made me believe in Beachbody so much more. And that was when Eric first came to see, came to a live event, and he was like, okay, I totally get it. I know Paulette was telling me that JP is so much more bought in now that he's gone to a live event. So our Super Saturday or Super Sunday, Super Weekend we have Carl Deichler coming. So if you are in Michigan, the Midwest, come see us. But if you don't know where your Super Saturday is, check the back office under live events in your city, and you'll be able to find out where that is. Or you could really type your city into a Facebook search and put Super Weekend. And I bet your city will have one. If not, plan on hosting the next one this summer. Also, Success Starters, there's a new part to Success Starters. So in case you don't know what that is, reaching Success Club for 3 consecutive months, your first 3 months. And that starts the first month you hit Success Club, which is nice. But the first month you earn a call with a top 10 coach. It's a Q&A. I believe, I forgot who hosts it, but this month, the month 1 reward for April Success Starter for the first month is Melissa McAllister. So you're going, like we just did those rapid fire questions, there's going to be questions that you can answer, ask Melissa McAllister, who is a double 15-star diamond. She's been elite top 10 like 6 times, 7 times. She's amazeballs. So you'll definitely want to reach that if you haven't already. But then Success Starters month 2, and then month 3, you earn your ticket to Summit. Okay, so we are getting into our topic, and tonight I told Leslie that I really wanted to talk about 2 things. Basically, I kind of used my gut to decide on what felt necessary for the team to hear. And I looked at my downline this last couple of weeks, and we've had a huge growth of new coaches. The TLC page tipped over, at one point, I either 3,000 or 4,000, it tipped over into a new thousands. And I know my personally sponsored page is growing and growing. So I wanted to talk about what you need to do now, the action steps you need to be taking, and the action steps your coaches need to be taking. And something that Carl Deichler said yesterday in the roundtable, which is the 5-star and above coach page, he said that duplication is key to the success of your business, and simple is the most important thing. What did he say? Simple duplicates. Simple duplicates, and complicated. I don't know. Leslie, do you know what that one was? Making it complicated does not duplicate. Okay. And duplication is the key to this business. You want your coaches reaching Success Club. You want them rank advancing and making an income, because that is your income. When they succeed, you succeed. So for those of you newcomers coming on board, this is important for you. And those leaders on this call, this is important for you too. I had a great call with a new coach today, Megan, and the first couple of questions kind of was, what do I do? I'm doing all the training, I'm learning, I'm watching YouTube videos, everything's great, but what do I do now? What's first? And I say this a lot, but gosh, it's so easy to forget, but you want to be placing that business activity tracker, the Success Club system form, into everyone's hands. And if you're brand new, that's your starting point. Action is where it's at. We're not here to just learn and to grow with personal development and working out. If you're on this call, if you're in our team page, you are here to build a business. So we are business people. And so you need to be taking action to be able to build your business. So if you're new, get started tomorrow. Tonight, hold on, I need to take a sip of water. Tonight, go print out the business activity tracker. Each one covers an entire week. I still track. Today, I did a really lousy job of tracking because I've been on a lot of calls. But this is my priority. This is where my focus is. And then my focus is making sure all of you have it too. That's how it's done. The vital behaviors are in here and they are applicable to today's social media world. So for example, sharing your daily life, your workout tips, recognition, shout outs on your Insta stories. This is where it's at. And guys, I'm 7 years in. I went a year without using this because I totally forgot about it. And I was like, wait a second. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm not following up either. That's where my issue is. That's why I've slowed down in progress. Eric did this for 3 weeks, got to Diamond in his business center. He was Diamond before, but he regained it himself, hit Success Club. He stopped doing it 2 weeks ago. He is no longer Diamond and no longer hitting Success Club. And I got on him about it. I was like, are you serious? You live with me. And he's like, I know, I just forgot to do it. I got lazy. And I'm like, we're done. We're getting a divorce. We're done. I can't. So I've had to back off from the BAT with him because it's just not his jam. I totally get it. He's like, just stop pressuring me. I'll get to it. And I'm like, well, okay, we're losing a lot of money here. Okay. You need to get on it. So anyway, it's proof, right? It's proof that if you let your foot off the pedal, things are going to slip. I stopped doing shout outs and recognition on my Insta stories. That bit me in the butt a little bit as far as my numbers are concerned. So the little things are important. So let's talk about expanding on this though. So some of you guys aren't brand new. So, and then some of you are brand new, but you're like, I want to be reckless. I want to just get out there, guns blazing. I want to just blow this business up right away. I want to go Diamond tomorrow. Then you need to start inviting and tracking and following up with purpose. So you're not just throwing invites out to the wind. You're sitting down and you're saying, and this is point number 2, right? We've got the BAT focused. Now we're talking inviting with purpose. So you're sitting down and you're like, what do I do today? Well, I did my BAT. So I suggest getting a new piece of paper out or getting a new notebook and writing the number of people you want to invite, 1 through 50, 1 through 10, 1 through 5, whatever works best for you. And I will be honest, 5 is not going to be enough. If you're like day 1, day 2, day 3, sure. But you want to start inching up higher and higher, okay? So write down, for me, back when I was pushing for Diamond, it was 20 invites a day. So I wrote on my piece of paper, I was not going to end my day without writing down 20 names. And that was just for invites. And I kept that in a notebook. The next day, you guys, I did the same thing on the next page. And I would fill a new notebook up every month. So who did I follow up with? So we follow up with purpose. I go back to the previous month's notebook, and that's my follow-up book. And the book I'm in now, so say right now it's April. My April book's going where I'm filling up new names for invites. When I sit down and do my follow-up time slot, I'm following up with last month's notebook. That's just how I've done it. I suggest following up more than 1 to 2 times. I think, and in my experience, it takes 4 or 5 times really to get in front of somebody and really get them to be interested. So you might have to go back and visit other notebooks over and over again. That's how I've done it. Some of you guys may be into using Google Streak or Asana or whatever system. And I've done Streak and I have had a lot of success with it, but I always just end up back at pen and paper because that's just kind of my thing. Like it worked for me in the past and it's where I feel my comfort, like my most comfortable with this, with tracking. So pen and paper. And something that really affirmed this for me, because I used to think, am I doing the right things? Like it's hard to know for sure if I'm wasting my time. And we had a call with Kate Morgan a few months ago. Her name is now Kate Schultz. And she said that that's what she was doing. She would write 1 through 62 on a piece of paper every single day, no matter what. And she would invite 62 people and she would follow up with a bunch of people as well. Kate Schultz, I think, is the number 2 coach of the network right now for growth. Number 2. She's been a coach for almost a year, right? We're coming up on 1 year. That's insane. But it's so simple. She didn't have complicated systems. She had a notebook and a pen and paper. She had a pen and paper, and she knew how to invite with purpose, tracking, and following up. And she said, I just do the business activity tracker and I equip my people with it too. So that's my basic system. That's what I equip my coaches with. And there's proven success with doing this. I remember 6-7 years ago, I was sitting on a team call led by Leslie and Raina, and that's what Raina said she was doing. She was inviting, I think she said like 30 or 50 people a day, and I'm like, really? Dang, okay. I didn't know I was allowed to do that many. I'll do that many. Like hearing someone else set that bar opened it up for me too. So also, if you want higher numbers and you want more success, you have to expand your ceiling. You have to think to yourself, is inviting 5 to 10 people enough for me to hit Success Club 20 this month, or 10, or 5? You've got to look and be honest with yourself. And it also comes down to a level of dedication and motivation as well. Hold on one second. Yes. Aria says hi.
Aria?
Yeah, she's on here. I don't know if she's still on here anymore, but what are you wearing?
What? I was practicing ballet.
She's wearing a ball gown and a gymnastics leotard.
What? I'm the princess.
Can you go back to Daddy, please? Where's Daddy?
I can't find Daddy.
You can't find him. See what I'm telling you? Can't do the business activity tracker. He just disappears. Can you go find Daddy, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, next topic. Don't feel bad for her. I just spent the last 4 hours hanging out and doing nothing. So she's not neglected at all. Okay, so we were talking about coaching sneak peeks as well. This week, Leslie and we wanted to kind of tell you what system has been working for me as far as sneak peeks are concerned. So yes, inviting, but also what are you inviting to? So you don't just have to invite to a challenge group. You can invite to the coaching opportunity as well. You can do both. Real quick, I'm going to tell you what my coaching invite sounds like. I'm sorry, my challenge group invite sounds like, and then I'll tell you what my coaching invite sounds like. Because I get a lot of coaches that say to me, I don't know what to say. Like, what do you say to invite people? How do I not offend anybody? So for coaching, I always use, have you seen my fitness rants? I'm not sure if you see my posts about, getting healthier in my lifestyle, but I am starting a new project. I'm going to be putting together a virtual boot camp like group. And I wanted to see if you or anyone else if they have any fitness goals. Or you can say, if you've been around a little bit longer, I saw that you were following my page, or I saw that you liked my post, or I saw that you commented, and I realized we've never worked together in one of my boot camps. I host virtual boot camps now, and I help other women get fit and improve their lifestyle. Would you or do you know of someone else that may be interested? Not only did you invite them, but you got a referral in there, or you tried to, right? And you don't offend anybody by saying, do you or someone else, you're not saying, hey, are you gaining weight? Do you need to lose some weight? Like, that's not going to attract anybody. That's going to scare people away. So I like to use, that's my exact verbiage, what I send to everybody that follows, likes, comments, especially in my Insta stories. That's where I've been really inviting and my followers. But if you're brand new, you just simply say, I don't know if you noticed my lifestyle change. I've been sharing about it, but I've started a new project. Do you or anyone you know have any fitness goals right now? Can I help you with anything? That's it. Or ask, would you mind if I shared with you details about my boot camp? If they say no, fine. No big deal. So just be natural about it, have fun, and be authentic. The way I just told you is completely authentic. You don't have any business signing up yesterday and tomorrow being like, I'm a personal trainer, I want to help you get ripped. Like, that's not the truth. That's not what you're going to provide for them. So be authentic and honest and real. So for the coaching opportunity, I personally invite to what's called a sneak peek. Basically, this is a group page on Facebook. You can do it for one day. You can do it for 3 days. You can do it for a week. I am personally finding success with one day and doing it once a week. For those of you who are brand new, this might sound scary, but this is when you team up with your upline. You find your upline sponsor and you schedule a week to do it together. And you invite to the group and your upline invites to the group. And so if you're more seasoned coach, if you've been around for 3, 2, 1 year and you're ready to do your own sneak peek, then you would then go on to invite your newer coach and have them invite as well. So this is what I say in regards to a coaching sneak peek. I just simply say, hey, I am a health and wellness or lifestyle coach with Team Beachbody. It's been a really fun ride. I've gained so much personally from this business, like getting, in better shape, eating better, and personal development. I am hosting with my sponsor a 1-day sneak peek into what we do as coaches. Would you mind if I added you to the group just so you can see the details and see if it might be something you might be interested in? Here's the link to join. That's it. Not, I make $20,000 a year now and I want to teach you how to do that. So I promise if you come into this group, I'm going to give you the info on how to do that. That's not true. I'm starting out new in this business and I've had personal success in my health and in my wellness. You don't have to have business success to invite people to the business. We are a business, but we're so much more than a basic business. We're a culture. We're a lifestyle. When you become a coach, you join a family. You join a way of life. We're different people the day we sign up as a coach, right? So that's kind of what you are selling. Isn't just this business opportunity, but also your family, your culture, our team. So use that as your way in. So use that. I invite people to the coaching opportunity who've, number one, been challengers of mine or look like they could potentially be a good coach. And also, you just never know. So I find myself some days just inviting everybody to the sneak peek. But I do try to look at profiles and say, okay, she looks like she has fitness goals or she's working towards fitness goals. She looks like she's posting on social media often, once a day. She's positive, uplifting. I like her page. And you can use those compliments in your invite. I love your page. The way you post, you're already posting like a coach. Or you're just so positive and uplifting. I think you'd make a great influencer. I think you'd make a great motivator. And so, put that compliment in there too, because that really gets people to open up to you and be like, oh, you really looked at my page. You took the time to get to know me a little bit. And also the way I invite to it is so low key. I just say, hey, can I add you to the group? You don't have to watch everything, but if you get some time, check it out. I'm not asking you to sign up as a coach right now. I'm just asking you to review the information. So I did that today. I have like 15 people in my next sneak peek already just from doing that. Because people are like, sure, okay, yeah, I want to get healthier and have more fun and improve my lifestyle. Sure. So when you host with your upline or your downline, use each other's strengths. So your upline may be a diamond and they may be earning $100 a week as a coach. That's an inspiring story and that's what's working for them. So share that. Share what's working for them. Share the successes and the positivity that's coming from their journey. So have them go live, have them share their experience. And then share yours as well. Again, it doesn't have to be money related. It can be, I'm getting healthier. I've never done so much personal development in my life. I've never had so much fun in health and wellness. So what I'm going to do, I think that's it for slides. I'm going to stop sharing my slides and I'm going to bring you into a sneak peek. And then gift to you, I'm letting you guys all join my last sneak peek so you can see everything that's in it. So you don't have to be like, hey, Anita, can you add me the sneak peek? I'm just going to place the link up on TLC after the call and give you guys access to the group. I'm also not looking at questions because they give me seriously bad ADD. I will lose my mind. So I have no idea what everyone's saying. So I'm going to my desktop. Oh God, don't look. It's terrible. Shield your eyes. How do I get out of here? Okay, escape. There we go. There, my Fitness Pal, Facebook. Okay. So let's go to this group. And I'm just going to run through this. We're almost done. We have 3 minutes left. I'm just going to run through this group and then you guys can all join it and dissect it. Please feel free to use whatever you want. I did not invent this. I was the guest fly on the wall for another coach's sneak peek, and I basically stole everything she did because it was genius, and I told her I was. So, but again, the key is duplication. If it's easily duplicatable, your team can do it, and that's where the income in this business comes from, is the success of your coaches. So I'm just going to go right to videos. And well, actually, no. Here we go. All the messages. I'm going to scroll back to the end, and I'm just going to fly through it. Hopefully. It does seem like a lot, but guess what? This was one day. Okay, so are you serious? What just happened? What just happened? I don't know what that was. Hopefully it wasn't some weird, I don't know. Oh, I see. I clicked on a sidebar thing. Okay, so start with a banner. Very cute banner. This is me and this is Megan. She's a diamond under my team. She just so happens to be one of the top producing coaches on my team. So we just decided to pair up and use each other's strengths. So this is just basically a heads up, mark your calendar. We start tomorrow. This one was April 1st. Get ready to rumble. Let's have fun. We'll start tomorrow. And that's the banner. And then I make an intro video basically welcoming everybody and telling them the itinerary, the expectations, and what they're going to see in the group. And just really in that kind of video, show your personality. Be yourself. Have fun with it. And then I post a motivational video. You can download videos from YouTube by going to a YouTube, you just Google search YouTube downloader, and you can download a video. I downloaded this inspirational video with Joyce Meyer, and then I wrote about, what's changed for me as a woman in this business and how excited I am for everyone else to learn about coaching tomorrow. Again, feel free to take my language. I don't care. So what if one decision could change your life? So this video I stole. Again, I'm not reinventing anything. And with permission, I asked Brooke Liphoff to use her video. So I downloaded her video and I just said, this is our tribe. This video is not our team. In fact, I want one of just our team, but this is Team Beachbody. That's our tribe, is just Team Beachbody. And she's featuring all kinds of coaches in these videos. So you can find this on YouTube just by searching Brooke Liphoff coach video. It's a really great video and it's really friendly and fun, but I share that. And then I also share an itinerary. So let me go back. In the itinerary, that's not it. Also lots of FOMO. As you can see, I'm posting new coach alerts every single day of coaches that are joining in the group. So yeah, what to expect. And I put our schedule. So this one was a 1-day sneak peek and it was a Monday. And so video 1 was just Megan and I shared our stories, how we got started and where we are now. And then we went on to share what we do as coaches, how we make money, and how you can be the next member of the team. And Megan also shared common objections and questions. And so she and I both went live, or actually created the videos and then posted them. So here's Megan sharing her life and all of the info about coaching that's impacted her. So we're not giving a ton of details like how to earn team cycle bonus and how to build your following. We're just sharing our stories, how coaching's impacted us, and basically how can you join. And then this is the lady, like I just posted a brief webinar. You guys are welcome to use that webinar. But basically I just go over how to get started, what that looks like. But also I do a who are you question. I just have everybody comment and share who they are. These people right here are my first follow-ups. I go right for these 15 because they're the ones that showed up, right? There's 100 and something people in the group. These 15 bothered to comment. So these 15 get the first choice. And what's really funny, if I expand that 15, I bet a huge portion of them are coaches now. The ones that participate are going to be the ones that join. Yep, Natalie's a coach now. Hope is a coach now. Emerald is a coach. Kelly is a coach. Priscilla is a coach. Stormy is a coach. Rashini is a coach. Natalie's a coach. Yep, most of these people became coaches because I went for them right away too. The second they are Artemisa is a coach as well. As soon as I see them pop up in that comment, I'm all over them. I'm like, hey, thanks so much for sharing about you. I lived in Texas once too. I've got 2 kids too. I'm really excited to learn about you. What has you interested in coaching? I can't wait for you to see the details. And then I just keep that conversation open all the way to the end of the group. And you're probably wondering, okay, so there's 130 people in the group. How are you keeping a conversation open with 130 people? I don't. I keep the conversation open with these people that are commenting. Those are your active people who are interested in coaching. Those are going to be the people you want to be all over like white on rice. So I'm commenting, messaging back and forth with them. And with this group, this is proof. Most of these people did end up becoming a coach. So, and then Megan had a lot of coaches join as well too. So that's the sneak peek in a nutshell. And again, you don't need to be an expert at this. If you're new, this is just icing on the cake. It's just another thing to invite to. If it's overwhelming to you, don't do it. If it's something you're like, I feel like I'm ready to go for the sneak peek, then ask a coach upline to do it with you. And if you are on the fence and you've been around for a few years, try it out. It's a lot of fun, and don't give up doing it just because, my first few sneak peeks, I signed up nobody. But I just kept doing them and trusting the process because they were working for other people and they started to work for me. But it's just another thing to invite to. But end of the day, the most important thing you have to worry about is that business activity tracker. And if you decide to do a sneak peek, that's just a bonus. But yeah, FOMO, fear of missing out. Creating FOMO is definitely important. All right, anybody have questions? Candace, I use my social ninja. They better give me some sort of like kickback or percentage because I'm sending lots of people to them. This looks like a beer, right?
Anita, how do you get in touch with them? Like, how did you find them? Just
they have a website, My Social Ninja.
Okay. My Social Ninja. Okay, thanks.
Make sure you say Anita sent you, and then I'm going to email them tomorrow and be like, hey, if you had a bump of like 20 people, just so you know, they're all coming from us. Oh, MCB to track. I was, but I'm not really building much through Facebook anymore. I'm mostly on Instagram. So I did kind of walk away from that. It was working for me while I was using Facebook, But I am really getting most of my business from Instagram, 90% of it. So that's kind of where I like to turn where things are working for me. It stinks. I want them to, I want to use them. They're great. You know, it's a great program, but they need to be able to do it for just Instagram too. Michelle, yes. And I do have to ask people to create an Instagram or a Facebook page just to be a member of my group. And I also use my challenge tracker for my challenge groups, so they don't have to have Facebook. All right, so any last minute questions? We're 7 minutes over on time. So I wanna give you guys opportunity to hop off and go spend time with your family or go to bed, which is what I'm doing. Cool. Well, I love seeing all the babies blowing kisses. Oh my God, how cute. Warren is all about mwah. He goes, mwah. Anything else for the good of the order? All right, be here next week. I have a surprise I haven't even told Leslie about. Ruth Schroner agreed to speak to us next week. So I am speaking on her call. She's coming over here and speaking on this call. So her and I are going to be speaking for a long time. But the 17th, Ruth Schroner will be coming on and talking about her business, how she makes $1 million a year, something like that, and is crushing it. As she was the only person to go 15-star in 2016 or 2017, something like that. So you'll want to be there to hear from her. She is badass. She is a rock star. She's a good person to learn from. So, all right, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you guys next week. And I'll have the recording up soon.